Yo, Super2NR TV, I'm Eric Coslow, this is my brother Mark. Today we got a real special show lined up for you guys. We're chilling at our favorite spot, the racetrack. We got two car clubs battling heads up out here for bragging rights. We got cars representing Nissan and Honda. These guys are going to duke it out on the track for your viewing pleasure. Also on today's show, we get to check out some of the really tight project cars our boys over at Euro Tuner magazine have been working on. So take your remote and put it on ice, because this is going to be hot, hot. We're here at Willow Springs International Raceway. This is an amazing facility. It's on 600 acres and it's got 6 different racetracks on it. Today, 2 internet car clubs, HondaTech.com and SER.net, are going to go battle out on this track, the Streets of Willow, to see who could be the fastest team and take home that big meaty trophy. Plus, there's $10,000 worth of wheels and tires up for grab, so this is going to be dope. Let's take a look at some of the cars and check out some of the drivers.
Well, it's a 99 Nissan Sentra SC. They're pretty limited because it's a 4-door. Most of them came with 1.6 engines. But right now, it's probably about 155, 160 to the wheels. Oh, dude, come on now. We got these guys against us. Yeah. No, it's hands down, we'll take them.
We've got power. I mean, they've got nothing. It's just a bunch of VTEC crap. I mean, none of that does anything.
It's a 98 Nissan 200SX SER. I've added a 97 tranny with extra limited slip in it, 82 housing Garrett Ballistic T3 T4, Gretty Type R blow-off valve, Forge Motorsports intercooler. Gonna be running C16, about 15 PSI boost, which is somewhere above 300 wheel horsepower. So Hondas are limited to very small tire sizes, so I mean, you got to do a lot of stuff to get bigger than a 205 section of tire in there.
I think the biggest challenge today is going to be traction. It's going to be all about traction with this car. Got a lot of horsepower, and it's going to be interesting trying to put it all down. It's going to be a good run. It's going to be power versus handling today, I think. And the Hondas are light and they're nimble and they turn well and they stop well, but we got a lot of power, so we'll see if it's enough to run them down.
So we're in the pits checking out some of the nastier cars out here, and this Nissan is nasty. Mike, what's the setup?
Well, it's turbocharged, it has forged pistons, forged rods, ported head, camshafts, reprogrammed ECU, big injectors, powerful ignition system, a sequential straight-cut gear racing tranny, dual disc clutch.
Which is pretty crazy right here. He's got a racing sequential gearbox in this thing. Obviously, it's turbocharged, and the transmission is one of the illest points out here. There's nobody in here who's got a sequential. I haven't seen one on the street. That makes this car pretty crazy. One of the things you'll notice about this car, carbon fiber front splitter, very trick, very custom. It's got the big Wilwood brakes, the sticky Toyo tires. It's gonna stick pretty hard on the track, and of course, with the transmission, like my brother mentioned, it's got a no lift shift sequential transmission, which is super, super trick. Along with these racing buckets, this thing is gonna be a hell of a ride today. Now on the Honda side, we got this car here, which was prepared by us, myself and my brother, because we actually build race cars and we like to come out to the track and have fun. And we didn't want these guys to have all the fun for us. So going through the setup, just like most of these cars, engine swap, V18 started off its life as. It's got a B16 head. It's blueprinted and balanced. It's got a lot of good stuff inside the engine. I know because I assembled it myself. Cylinder heads are filled up with Rev and Skunk components. It's got AEM intake, DC Sports, really nice JDM 4-into-1 header. Everything is done on this motor. It's got about 800 miles on it when we came out here to the track, and we're beating it in right now.
The advantage the Hondas have is a tight, twisty course, as you can see, and basically, you know, it's going to favor the better handling cars, which is the Hondas.
Honda Civic CX, and it's 1993, and the horsepower to the wheels about 182. Rumors of what we've heard, they have a lot of horsepower. They have turbos and they're very, very fast cars, but what we believe is with our cars, because they don't have the turbos, we don't have the turbo lag that we have to wait. So we're probably going to be faster outside the turns, coming out of the turns, than they will. On the straightaways, they might be able to beat us. They have 260 plus horses, so I think it's going to be a fair run. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I think they're going to break down. I saw a lot of them coming here on trailers, so it's a lot of fun, especially with all imports, because we've all got, you know, under $20,000 cars here, so it's a little bit more competitive.
It's a short track with a lot of turns. I think the better you stay on the ground and the more you can use your full potential. I think if you can take the turns at full throttle, we should be able to take care of some high horsepower cars.
Hey, yo, we'll be back with the first heats right after this, so don't go nowhere. We're back at the streets of Willow for Super2NR TV's first ever Club vs. Club battle, and we're about to start the first time heats. But before we do that, let's explain how this deal is going to work. The event's being sanctioned by NASA, which is the National Auto Sport Association. These guys basically come up with the rules and regulations for the event. And here's the deal. The track is 1.8 miles long. Each team has got 10 cars plus some alternates just in case somebody blows up their car or puts it in the dirt and kills it out there. The Hondas have got to be Civic or CRX models. The Nissans got to be Sentras or NX 2000s. The cars must be street legal and must be running on data-approved street tires, no slicks allowed. Engine, brakes, suspension, and modifications are unrestricted, but there is no nitrous allowed. The trophy will go to the team with the fastest cumulative lap time. Each car will compete in 3 heats. The lap times for the top 8 cars will be added up, and the fastest time will win it all. Each of these cars is equipped with a transponder. NASA will be able to record their lap times on their computer instantly. Pretty simple. You go fast, you win. Let's get to it.
You're going down, old man.
Nice grocery getter. They come with a spot at the grocery.
You're going down. You're down. Let's go.
The first heats of the day are practice runs. The teams go out on the race course, 1 car at a time. These heats are so the drivers can warm up, get familiar with the track layout, and see what kind of tweaks need to be made to the car setup. After the practice heats, it's time for the real deal. Now it's club versus club, and only one thing matters, going fast, real fast.
Coleman's a lot faster than I thought he was. I thought that big goof was slow. He's pretty good. He's not too bad.
I'm surprised how fast they are, yeah. I mean, the cars are good. I hear all this smack talk on the internet. I figure they're full of nothing. So they're backing it up. It's good. I've got the big power advantage over the Hondas, but they've got a handling advantage over me, so it's just a matter of trying to stretch that lead over the straight and through the turn 1. I'm just drifting sideways through turn 1 at about 105, trying to carry my speed where I can, because in the corners they just catch up with me.
It's going well so far. This is kind of a Honda track anyway. I think it would be a bit more fair for the Nissans if we were over at the big track across the street. But it's good. It's good. The course is really tight. Lots of decreasing radius turns. And if you don't have a limited slip or one that doesn't work very well and a lot of power like all these SERs, it makes it tough. But it's going well. I think we stand a chance. really, really fast lap times, but I guess that's not a surprise. It was to be expected. I mean, some of these cars are close to 220 wheel horsepower, normally aspirated, really well set up, very light, double wishbone suspension. I mean, Honda made a pretty bitchin' car to begin with and put a great engine in it and good suspension, and it's a really great car.
Going great. Car's got wicked power, so we can. It's a big problem trying to put the power down, but you know, you can slam the door on people and keep them behind you. That's not a problem.
It's really good. I mean, we have this many cars on the track. It's good that everybody knows what they're doing. Nobody's running into each other. Nobody's being stupid. Yeah, we got a really good group.
There's Dave right there. Look at that.
He's going to pass him right here. He passed him. Oh, he's not going to be able to hold him up.
After the first 2 heats, this action just way too close to call. All that's going to change, and we'll be back with our winners and final results after this. All right, fellas, we got 1 heat to go, and it's still too close to call. Let's see who's going to pull this out and get the 10 grand in rims and tires and that fat trophy.
Battles I got into were classic horsepower versus handling. I mean, my car has tons and tons of power. It doesn't handle for crap. So we get one of these CRXs with double wishbones on it and big fat tires. And I had a big dice with Bernardo. He worked his way up from like 5 or 10 cars behind me. Came up, and I literally have twice the power that Bernardo has. And you know, he reeled me in, passed me in one of the corners. I passed him back on the straight, and he passed me again and just walked on it at half the power. So yeah, you know, nothing definitive here, but yeah, definitely handling's important. No big surprise there.
Well, we had a lot of exotic experimental parts on the car. And I knew we didn't have the correct heat treating on the hub of my clutch discs, but put them in anyway, hoping they'd hold up, and I think I spun the spines right off it. You know, next time we're in a hurry, we wanted to get the cars ready, we didn't have much notice, and couldn't wait to get the proper parts, so we just stuck it in there and prayed, and I think we lost this time.
Okay, many thanks to all of you for driving clean, giving us an exciting show. You guys are not going to believe how close the results turned out. We have a Most Valuable Person of the Day award, and that is Mike Kojima. Fastest lap time, always bragging rights in tough competition like this. Honda Challenge racer from back east, his name is Chad Slag. Come on. There's a lot of prizes on the line. The winning team was supposed to get over $10,000 worth of rims and tires. In an unbelievable fate of occurrence, separation of the winning team was only 1.3 second different margin of all the cumulative 8 lap times. Therefore, it is our decision where the Dunlop tires are going to go to the top 8 Honda drivers and the ADR rims are going to go to the top 8 Nissan drivers. You guys did a fantastic job. little suspense, right? So the winner is, with a 1.3 second faster cumulative time, Team Honda.
You guys ready to do it again?
Yeah!
Hey, yo, that's it for today's show. Big shout out to DC Sports, Dunlop Tires, and ADR Wheels for helping us put this little shindig together. Congratulations to all the winners on HondaTech.com. Those guys wrecked shop today. All the drivers on both teams did a fantastic job. Fantastic job of keeping the shiny side up and real clean racing. It was a beautiful thing. Be sure to catch Super2NR TV next time, and until then, we are out of here. Yo, what happened to peace, brother? Peace. Peace.
We have a 10 o'clock start time. It's probably going to be later than that because this is TV, so we need to do certain things for the shoot.
Say that again. I need to retake that.
The event is being sanctioned by the NASA. I'm sorry, man. All right, you ready? Yeah. Say it right now. The event's being sanctioned by NASA, which is the North American National Auto Sport Association.